So yeah, as I was saying, you're gonna have people play like they're gonna try to use. Look, I get it when people have got mental health. You understand, like, but there's no excuse for um um being involved in such vile activities. Okay, because these people try to play on that. Oh, when I'm not well. Oh, I'm on drugs. My mind wasn't right. So that when they go to court, they may try to play on that, okay? But they know exactly what they're doing. Yeah, there's three of them involved. Could be in your family or in a group, and they're all crying right now. They're heartbroken. Yeah, for trying to cloak their energy. Yeah, they're crying because it's a missed opportunity. Someone's mother, grandmother, okay? Someone may live near water, near a bridge. Someone wanted to try to poison someone or put something in someone's drink, okay? Or there was a water sign that they'd done this to already, and that person may have passed away. Some type of poison or something. Someone may have eaten something, drunk something, and then it made them sick. Listen, pay it. You see, you know what? You see, like when people pass away and then they cremate them bodies straight away. To me, that's a red flag. It's like because they want to try to get rid of evidence so that the body don't get exhumed and the coroners or don't test the body. So what they do is want to cremate the body to get rid of the evidence so that nothing's found. But I don't know if people could, I don't know what they do there in regards to that situation. Okay, yeah, this is someone in the family. Okay, so it could have been your mum, your dad, and your sister and brother. That was wow. There could have been, yeah, these are people in your family: mum, dad, sister, brother. Okay, wow. Ten of Cups. There's over completion. You've ended something with these relations. Okay. Okay. So there could be, you could have been the third one in the family that they wanted to sacrifice. There could have already been two people that they sacrificed, but you could be an air sign and they were coming for you next. Loss, grief, betrayal. Okay, so they've done this to two people already in the family. Loss, a loss is when someone passes away. Grief, grieving over someone that's passed away. Betrayal, betraying the ones that passed away. Okay, three people. All right. So you would have been the third one in the family. Wow. Yeah. There's something about your dad or something about your dad being involved. Something about a home or your uncle. Something about a home or your uncle involved or cousins or definitely something about your dad involved or family. The Hierophant, this could be an, yeah, they're part of a cult, but this is a higher organization, okay, that knows some secret. Someone could have entered your home that had your keys, okay? They may have used some excuse when you weren't around that they needed to enter your home. Oh, we have to do a gas check, okay? You could have been in prison or in hospital, and then you may have got confirmation that, oh, you know, these people needed to come in your home, okay? Something about keys, you may have had to get your lock changed, okay? So they may have done this whilst, you know, you was away. Just like my situation when I was in prison, okay? And then I got a letter from the council saying, oh, annual gas check, they had to, that's forcing entry. They didn't need to go in my home, okay? Because I only moved in it in the January. So I'll say around July or June, around June, I must have got that email saying that, oh, the gas safety check, they had to enter my home. Let me tell you, people, in all the years that I've had my properties from when I was younger, I've never had anyone from the council enter my home whilst my back's turned. I had got a new boiler and new radiators. It already got checked. People that entered my home had no right. But I've got CCTV in my hallway, okay? But these people will disguise themselves as the gasmen. Do you understand what I'm saying? They also had someone working in the post office keeping post letters, or someone's post was getting redirected to another address. Something about keys, okay? They could have been maybe trying to plant something on you. I know this is planting, okay? This coal. Yeah, I found that very suspicious because gas safety checks are done yearly. And as I said, I'd only got the radiators. I moved in the January. I think the radiators got put in maybe February, March, around. Just say February, March, April, May, June. That was only 4 months. So why was they entering my home? And then I had the white guy, okay, that's got Speedy written on the back of his van. He's got an open back van with Speedy written on it. He was connected to the black man next door to me, who was a crackhead. He said that that black man was his friends. That guy Speedy, or whatever his name was, he looked like he didn't touch a drug in his life. To me anyway, okay? But why would you be in that position and be connected to a crackhead? Do you understand what I'm saying? And that crackhead was the one that come and knocked my door to tell me, so I'm just using a Hoover. So when I was recording outside and recording the gate where my property was outside my door, he went, no, it's got nothing to do with me. He goes, I'm just coming in to borrow my mate, the carpet cleaner. I thought, your mate, he's a crackhead. Then the next thing, I had this woman banging my door. What, you're scared to open the door? And I flung open the door. And then she had some man hanging round the corner, okay? She jumped back. And I saw them loitering, hanging on by the edge of the estate. I didn't trust none of them. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone's going to pass away here. But there's already something about a Scorpio, okay? And this earth sign is involved in it. They're a trickster. But I'm telling you, these could be tablets, all right? Don't allow these people to manipulate. Oh, well, I was on drugs and, it's my mental health and I didn't really know what I was doing and it was all a mistake and I was confused. No, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Because she wasn't even at the hospital. When my mother passed away, she wasn't even come to the funeral. Like, crime was so false. Both of them, they were all false. False. Because she'd stolen my mother's electric chair. And then the brother put super glue in my mum's lock. And then she used to steal money out of my mum's purse, and apparently my mum told someone else, and she used to put, I think she used to put either fake £5 notes or fake coins back in her purse. But she cleaned out my mother's home, cleaned it out. And then she tried to blame my mum's next door neighbour for stealing. And I got the police involved, and I said, the only person who had the keys was this one. Yeah, my mum's next door neighbour had the keys, but I didn't believe the next door. I don't know. You know, you just don't know, do you? Do you know what I'm saying? Especially when you put, like, if your parents are an old person, but obviously, you know, I felt I had to do the right thing and get the police involved, but they said they'd done their check and there weren't nothing found there or something. But this earth sign, this sibling, you're the thief. Okay? You're a trickster, you're a liar, emotional manipulator. And I believe you're and with that Michael Hazel, with my other brother that passed, he smashed a Budweiser bottle over the back of my brother's head. This is when my son was a baby. There's loads of us in the sitting room. My little boy was on the beanbag in the corner, sleeping. And my other brother that passed away was getting up and he was looking at the photo of him and his son. My brother Michael, he got up behind him, got a Budweiser bottle and smashed him in the back of the head with it. And then this Michael got with this girl that I knew from care, Barbara. And I said to her, don't get with my brother, you know. She's a little girl. And I didn't trust my brother because I remember what he'd done to me as a child. I said, you need to protect your child from that man. Don't get in a relationship with him. So listen, you've got this water sign, okay? You've got this water sign that wants to come back around. Don't. I'm telling you, water sign. Whoever, this one from my past, don't even bother to reach out. Don't even bother, because I'll cuss you and tell you about yourself. Don't even bother to reach out to me. Yeah? I don't like none of you. There ain't going to be no open arms. All right, friend, long time no see. No, don't bother to reach out to me because you ain't going to get a pleasant reception. I don't want nothing to do with none of you. Yeah? You're dead in my eyes, all of you. They all celebrate together, the group. I don't mean dead as in, I mean dead as like they don't exist to me. Do you understand? Like, you know, like when you wipe your hands off people, like I have nothing to say to these people at all. Okay? Right? They think that I'm gonna accept something from them. All right, and then behind the scenes they're going to be there ain't going to be no celebration. And in regards to that object that you brought back, the owl and the coaster thing that you put your coffee, you know, like the coaster thing that you put your tea and coffee, don't worry about that. That got thrown away. Yeah, I put that straight in the bin. About you walking around your flat with your 30-year-old son in there, watching you with your skimpy knickers and bra on. And then when I was sitting down, you're telling your son, oh, it's all right for mum. You know, there's nothing wrong with mothers kissing their sons on the lips. I thought, what the fuck am I listening to? What am I listening to? What, is this girl doing something with her child? Like, come on, people. Let's be honest. What mother's going to be walking around? Yeah, all right, you'll do that in front of your husband or your man, but your 30-year-old son walking around with your skimpy nick bra on. And then sitting there saying, oh, it's all right, you know, for the mother to kiss the son. Queen of Wands. And then she wanted to try to put the blame on that Jeanette. Oh, it was Jeanette that left the messages on your YouTube channel. I didn't even mention the Jeanette. Jeanette, the godmother of your son. Netta, you've always thought that you were God's gift to all the men. When I mean people, that's all this girl had round her. Men, men, men. The High Priestess, you're using your intuition. You know something's hidden. And who did you get that furniture from that's in your flat, that leather settee? Peter, that worked in a second-hand shop. Yeah, he's passed away now, apparently. Yeah, he had a second-hand shop on the Shepherd's Bush Road. Wouldn't surprise me if you was effing him as well to get your furniture. The Chariot. Victory. But again, this water sign, you're working with a... I already saw you with that white man in the shop in Shepherd's Bush. That was just before Christmas. I saw the eye contact between you and him. The dodgy copper. Ten of Pentacles. Family. Not one of you was there when that woman passed away. Not one of you, not one family member was in that hospital that day when our mother passed away. But you was quick to steal her money and sell all her goods in her house, though. And at the funeral, when other people were there, you wanted to put on all the waterworks. Yeah, you're all full of shit. And then you're getting all hugged up by Angela. You, Angela, and Michael, you're all false. Spirit is guiding you. Just to shine a light on their asses. Page of Pentacles. These people actually think that they're going to get another opportunity with you, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Never in 1,000 years. Ever. Ever. You could never reach back out to me. Ever. You won't get... The reception from me, you won't be a good one. I'm telling you. You'd be brave to reach out to me. Let God be my witness. Yeah, they're going through judgment. They want to try to get you involved or reach out or something like that. No, I ain't involved in none of you. I know the truth about you. You're no good. Mental breakthrough. Okay? The truths come out. King of Pentacles. I wonder if that was the one that you met that time when we went to the club and he had the convertible BMW. 1 minute. I wonder if it was this guy. So I'll get that picture back up later. I'll get his picture up later. Going to be some type of wish fulfillment, or yeah, these people, they wanted you going through loss, grief, betrayal. These are people that throughout your life, or family members that have betrayed you. Okay, I mean, you know, maybe some of you, Scorpio was involved, maybe your mother was involved, do you understand? No, but yeah, betrayal. Seven of Wands, you've got your boundaries up, you're blocking these energies. They could never come back around. Don't ever deal with these people again. Queen of Pentacles. All these people care about is money. You're not stuck because you're aware. Okay? And this is why some of you are blocking these energies. You're not interested, none of them. It's unfortunate that you're part of these disgusting, vile, despicable energies. Okay? Yeah. Thieves, sneaky energies, sneaking around. As I was saying, that man that I saw round the back the other night, and that one's smoking in the bin area, and someone told me that she's always smoking crack round the back there blatantly, and she was standing with a man, he looked kind of like that. Maybe he's one of them as well. He looked like a fucking bouncer. How about he's smiling at me? I'll give them one dirty look. The man was just standing up there like that. These are the type of disgusting men that will get these girls on drugs and then they have to do favours for them. Yeah? I don't know what you're smiling at me for. I didn't smile up with you. I don't know you. And she was hiding her face under the hood with her walking stick and whispering to him. And when she whispered to him, he looked up and looked at me. Yeah, I went right over, looked at them both and walked back again. King of Cups. Yeah, hiding in the shadows, collaborating. Meeting up in the lodge. I think I was down, where was it? It was one summertime, it was going back years. And there was this Somalian guy and I was talking to him on the, I think it was Clapham Junction, no, Clapham Common, no, where was it again? Clapham Common, I think it's where the green was. and I didn't know him, and he said to me about, yeah, he goes to a lodge. He mentioned the lodge, and he mentioned there was that they used to all go in a jacuzzi in the lodge. And see, these people think like you don't know what a lodge is. They just think, oh, you like you ain't got a clue. I was like, oh right. What does the lodge look like? He's like, oh, it's made of wood and it's like in the forest. He said. I was like, oh, that sounds nice. Yeah. I was just plain done with this man. He was Somalian. You all know what lodges are. They're Freemasons. Yeah. There they are, the druggies. That's one of them that was round the back the other day. Yeah, and he was standing there with her. She was sitting down. He was standing up. Is that your pimp? Boy. Yeah. And by the way, don't try to do your magic to try to knock off my intuition when it comes to my readings, all right? Because it ain't going to work. We've got someone here like, so I'm just picking up there's someone that's in the music industry, could be in America. Someone here may have grills. Okay, I'm seeing someone with gold grills. See that big thick chain there? You know, in America, they've got these big thick chains, and you know that they've got all little diamonds on the yeah, because they wear all them type of jewelry in America, big thick heavy chains. Someone here is part of this. They're part of a cult, but they're in the music industry. See, look at the chain. Confirmation. Yeah. Someone could be worried, stressed, anxious because some information has come out in regards to the person that they stabbed. Okay. Yeah. You see there under the bed. So this person here, okay, something about a revelation or what they try to hide. It's like that they're having dreams about what they've done. Okay, this is someone that killed someone, stabbed someone. You see? And someone may have stumbled over a body. Yeah, there was a fight. Or within this group, there's conflict, arguments, chaos, right? There's drama going on right now. Someone here, again, they get some type of public recognition. So something to do with an artist, music artist, okay? They're known in the public. King of Wands. Like passion or adventure. Or someone took a new adventure, or That's why you've got to be careful of what certain music you listen to, because you know some of these artists, they talk about murders and killings and things like that. Like, that's why Spirit says, like, don't listen to that type of music because it ain't good. Because really, these people, like, you're worshipping, these people are literally evil, and you're worshipping, you're thinking, yeah, the music's great. Yeah, and you're paying all that money to go to concerts or watch them on stage, and they're talking about, yeah, killing this and killing that. That ain't good music. The world. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Someone may want to, you know, try to come and give you something. Don't accept nothing off these people. Okay, don't take nothing off them. The Emperor. This is an older man, a boss, a leader, a family man, or what about the Emperor? Actually, let me put all the other cards away and just concentrate on this Aries now. Yeah. Okay. What about this Emperor, this Aries spirit, guys? What about the Emperor? Clarify the Emperor, Aries. What about this Emperor? Who is this person? Yeah, this older man is going to try to use someone, an earth sign, to be methodical to reach out, okay? Earth sign, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, okay? So someone may try to reach out, want to give you something. Don't accept nothing off these people, okay? Who are they a part of? Who's this Emperor and this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, two of Cups in reverse. There isn't a friendly offer, Spirit says, okay? So this Emperor's going to use this other masculine here to reach out, okay? Two of Cups in reverse. It's not... They want to try to give you something, but it's an offer that you shouldn't accept. Two of Cups in reverse, okay? So that plan of yours fails. Now, don't accept nothing of this person. Nothing. Any more messages? What are they doing? What else are these... This... Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Told you. Right, this is someone's younger. So we have this older Emperor, okay? This Aries, someone's head of a state, or someone older, an older man, someone's uncle or father figure, or someone from a community, okay? They're going to try to use this Page, which is someone that most probably drives a nice car, to come towards you, to offer you something, okay? Something about a new opportunity. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not going to accept anything. Okay, this is a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Virgo. Okay. Any more messages about this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, they could be. You could be working with a water sign, or they could be working with your family. Okay, or they're connected to a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Okay. Or this is their family member, or they're working with their family, okay? Or this is someone that's, yeah, don't look at them, they're tricksters. Someone wants to juggle you, or someone, they're tricksters, they're trying to trick you, okay? Yeah, when I try to get you arrested, or this could have, this could be past, present, future. Are you mad? Are you mad? Don't accept nothing off these people. Huh? They want to try to set you up. This authority figure. You're corrupt. We're not going to accept anything off you. Yeah? We're not accepting anything off you. And you see, these people are doing magic as well. And they think like your intuition's off. Our intuition ain't off at all. And I tell you what, the more you play around our energy, the more, that's the worst thing to do. Because they're like, yeah, let's get as close to them as possible and do this magic. That's the worst thing to do. Because you'll get exposed even more. Empress, yeah, you could be a Libra, okay? Or others of you, you could be a Taurus. I mean, there's thousands of you out there, okay? You know, this could have been a past husband, or someone that your husband was connected to, or, you know, someone that you had children with, okay? Right? Maybe you've got a child with this person and they're trying to reach out and they need money off you, or, okay? Or they're working with their dad, or something to do with the family. You could have gone to jail, okay? All right? Something they've done or got you caught up with. You could be the mother, okay? Or some of you could be a Libra, you're a mother. And these family members are corrupt. This group are corrupt. You're guarding yourself. You don't want to see nothing, okay? You really peep game, right? You don't want to see nothing with these people. There's someone here who's trying to block your intuition. And they're trying to block your path. You ain't blocking nothing. They think that you, look, they think you can't see. Ah, look at the poor girls that are being trafficked, man. Someone wants to come towards you. Piss off. You weren't emotionally invested. You're embarking on a new journey. People can't come around your energy. This could be past, present, future, okay, energy. I doubt it's future. They're trying to hold on to you, okay? They're control freaks. They want to hold on to this money because they're so mean. This Page of Pentacles, all you care about is money. Let me tell you something. You see the money? It's going to be your downfall. Yeah? Because you don't know when to quit. It's going to be your downfall. In this situation, money's the root of evil. You're evil, and it's going to be your downfall. Trust me on that. They could be doing like sex magic, okay? And you're like, ugh. So your angels could be showing you in your dream state, all right? Or you could be seeing these people in your dreams. You're like, yeah, I saw this energy in my dream. I had a dream with this person earlier, okay, with the black hair. And I woke up and I was like, oh my God, why am I dreaming with that person? Yeah? SCX. While she's sleeping. Okay? So your angels will show you what these people are doing. Or what they're trying to do. Okay? So the dreams that you're having of, you know, of this person, you know, your angels, your ancestors will show you what these people are doing behind the scenes. Okay? So let's just say if you dream of you and this person, you know, getting it on. It's not that it's reality, but this is what they're trying to manifest. The Knight of Wands, rushing in and rushing out, SEX with the wands, okay? So your ancestors will show you And this is the person I saw in my dream. So all I'm saying to you, carry on, because you're just exposing yourself. Yeah. So this could be, I don't know, don't have to be an earth sign. It's just in regards to earthly matters, okay? Money, that's just money hungry. But someone could be stressed, worried, anxious. This could be someone here, okay? Because, you know, you're exposing them. Or maybe they're having nightmares. It wasn't a nightmare, it was just a dream. I didn't wake up crying or sweating, nothing like that. I was just like, oh my God, why am I? But I'm not going to lie, I did think, why am I dreaming of this person? But it wasn't night, it was this morning I woke up. But I was like, no way. No way. No way. Someone here's got an STD, they want to try to pass it on to you. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oops, sorry, let me just do that again. Yeah, Justice. Yeah, there's going to be a case. Some of these people, there's going to be a trial. Like, they're in problems, man. You could be an Aquarius, okay? Maybe now you're also having these dreams, okay? But these people are trying to infiltrate. They're doing magic, okay? They're trying to infiltrate. You could be healing, all right? You could be healing, Aquarius, okay? Maybe you was, I don't know. Maybe you do work for the justice system, okay? Could be an Eastern Star. Or someone here was part of an Eastern Star, is an Eastern Star. But there's something about an air sign masculine. They're waking up, they're having nightmares, they're sweating. Look at all the sweat, look. They could be suffering with headaches. You could be suffering with headaches. Someone's gonna, it's like something's haunting someone. Something they've done, they're being haunted. Okay? Judgment. High Priestess. Knight of Cups. So you may have someone that may come and bring you some type of offer, but it's not these people, okay? I'm picking up, there could be two people here that are going through something very similar. Someone could be thinking about someone. Someone's reminiscing about someone. Someone's thinking about someone. Someone likes someone here, but they're thinking about them. I'm not talking about the ones that are doing magic and trying to get you to be all lustful over them. Something to do with a fire sign, okay? or it don't have to be, it's just passion, okay? And you're like, you know, some of you are waking up and you're like, oh my God, like, you know, you're waking up dreaming of these people and you're like, oh, no thanks. Ace of Pentacles. So this is what they're doing on an altar. Ace of Pentacles, okay? This is what they're doing on an altar. But as I said, your angels and your ancestors will show you for your dream state. Yeah? Ace of Swords. That's the truth. You've had a mental breakthrough, okay? The truth, that's the truth. They want to try to get you all in your lustful energy and thinking of this person and, oh, yeah, yeah. And, oh, I'll sleep with you or get you to feel all nice or all, you know, like hot under the collar where, you know, this person wants to rush in and have sex with you. Like, later. This person's got they've got something. Like, they want to give it to you. Keep your disease, yeah? Five of Pentacles. There's someone, it's going to be a missed opportunity, or they're having missed opportunities. Someone was trying to cloak their energy. Okay? Someone's grandmother, someone's older, they're doing some type of witchcraft, okay? In the family, to try to get you to be all lustful or want to have sex with this person, yeah? And then they're going to try to come around your energy, so you're like, oh, hi. Like they want you all feeling nice and all getting all sexual and like, no way. Look at them waiting to come towards you. Nah. Keep your disease to yourself, yeah? Keep that nasty diseased wand. It looks like it's got growth on it. Keep that to yourself. We don't want you to. You wouldn't touch us with a 10-foot barge pole, okay? They're desperate to hold on to this money. Look at them fighting, arguing, fighting conflicts. This person, you're egotistical. You're a drama starter, okay? You're not to be trusted at all. There's something that's going around in a group, okay? So maybe the group are now arguing because the disease is being spread around the group. I hope it ain't nothing life-threatening, like AIDS or something, or I don't know, I don't know what they, I don't even know what this is. Like, I mean, you got medication for AIDS nowadays, but still, you shouldn't have to be on medication like that for the rest of your life. That's because someone can't control their sexual desires, and they just want to spread their disease around. Sorry, I'm just trying to put my thing the right way. Yeah, they want to spread their disease around, okay? Someone can't control themselves. They're disgusting. This could be Aries, Leo, Sag, could be a feminine or masculine. But it's a group of men here that someone has slept with. And maybe it could be a group that have caught a disease. Or someone in the group gave someone a disease. But I'm sure this group knows who they are. You see, when people are out of their face on drugs and alcohol, they don't protect themselves and they just get all, you know, they just get into that. You know what alcohol leads to, yeah? Sex, sleeping around, and all that. You don't, because you're drunk, you're not protecting yourself properly. Disgusting. You know what it reminds me of? Freak Off. This sounds like this Diddy situation. 3 of Wands. Someone's looking out to their future, waiting for ships to come in. I mean, I don't. This could be in America because there's a lot of sun there, a lot of sun. It's like overseas, okay. And again, as I said, that King of Wands with that big thick chain on, that it just sounds like America to me. I mean, yeah, you have guys over here wearing chains, but in America they wear grills, don't they? They wear grills and then the chains are thick, like just over the top. Americans are just over the top, man. Like just over the top, too over the top. And then they've got bundles of money like this, ain't they? Yeah, and they're chucking all the money around in the strip clubs. Yeah, throwing it around. Yeah, someone there could be a stripper, right? Maybe that's what they go and do as well. Okay, I'm hearing that they go to these. There's some type of like a worker or sex worker or someone pays one of them type of people. Or they caught a disease of someone like that, or they go to the strip clubs. Okay, something about bundles of money and just throwing it around. There ain't nothing good about that lifestyle, to be honest. Look, you know, there's I don't know, different countries are different, innit? Like, you know, America may be harder to get a job than it is in England, all right? Or someone's like, well, you know what? I might as well work in a strip club. Like, you know, I'm getting $100 bills chucked at me and I'm shaking my ass. But then you've got all these pervy men just lusting over you. Like, your body's a temple, yeah? And you get some parents and they say, well, you got a beautiful body, you might as well use it. No, that's not good. It's not good. That's not good. It's not good. And not only that, like, have you not seen some of the women over there, and they're getting all that injection in their ass, and they've got the Brazilian butts. They just look like out of shape. It just looks disgusting. Yeah, the waist's about that small, and their hips are coming out. The hips are like that. It just don't look right. And then the next thing, they're getting all this plastic surgery done. They just look terrible. I just think they look terrible, to be honest. The shape looks nasty and they're not original, and everything about them's fake breasts, fake asses, fake butts, like everything on them's fake. Yeah? Then they get their plastic surgery done, and then the eyes are like this. Yeah, well, their eye was originally like that, and then they get it lifted, and then they end up like that. Like mad, mad. And then stage just like just ain't got no shame, no shame. Just there, Yeah, showing all their arse around, like it's utter piss. No. Mm-mm. And then you're there worshipful. Boy. That's why I said the God says be mindful of who you worship. Idolizing these type of people, be mindful who you worship, yeah?